thought.
Yeah, so it looks like back deep will be Reuben Kinney, number 12.
Here's the whistle, and here we go to kick off the season. Here's the kick. It's going to be a decent kick to about the 20, picked up at the 20, and he's going to be brought right down right there, might be at the 21.
Yeah, that was number 12, Reuben Kinney, with the return, and actually I think he probably gained maybe just a yard or two. So as DJ said, this will be first down and 10 from the 20-yard line, and so we'll see what Wyalusing comes out in. See the defensive side here first for the Panthers.
One player to watch out for on the North Penn defense, number 2, Sudan Benners. Very athletic, had a few good plays last year in the safety position, a couple interceptions.
Boy, they're putting everybody in the box, aren't they?
Run it up the middle with, that's number 2, Jonathan Earl.
Yep. So Earl, one of the seniors. 10 seniors on this Wyalusing Rams varsity team.
We'll give him a gain of 5. It'll be a 2nd and 5 here for the Rams on their opening drive. Here's snap to the right. He's going to get about, almost.
I think he can get maybe a yard. They're going to give him a favorable spot there, DJ. That looks like it's going to be a third down, and we'll call it 3.
Yeah, I think they're going to get him about 2 yards there.
Yeah. So big down here early for the Panthers as they're looking to stuff the Rams.
Yeah, I know Coach Wright said one of his, priorities in the offseason was kind of to shore up the line game on both sides of the ball, kind of win on that, win at the line of scrimmage.
Sure.
They're going to line up on the far side of the ball. One receiver on the far side. It looks like
there's
we're going to have a false start.
That's going to go from a 3rd and 3 to about a 3rd and 8.
Let's see what the call here is with the flag.
Yeah, there was a little bit of movement, I think, on the line. So that's a big break there for the Panthers. Although, had that ball snapped, I think they would have had them
I think
behind the line of scrimmage.
They were right there.
Looked like a blitz was going to take place.
See the 3rd and 8 here for the Rams on their opening drive.
Ball sits at the 22-yard line.
Panthers going to try to get a 3 and out. Rams come with one receiver to the near side. Wishbone formation. Here's the snap. Here's the fake toss, and he's going to roll to the right. Wide open pass, and it's complete. He's going to get to the 50. Go down at the North Penn route 45. So the Wyalusing on the play action.
Boy, you could really see that develop, DJ, because it looked like the corner on that side got sucked in, and he just snuck right behind. That's a big gain right there. That goes from the 22 all the way across the midfield stripe down now to the 49-yard line.
Went out at the 49.
Yeah, it looked like he had a few more yards, but they're going to say he stepped out to 49.
So 1st and 10 for the Rams at the North Penn 49. Here's the snap. Here's the pitch to the near side, and it's going to be stuffed in the backfield. And that's number Sudan Benner and
Jeremiah Lawrence, I believe.
Number 11,
So great job, just great pursuit on that. And that's going to take them back about a yard, maybe 2.
Good, the 2 sophomores coming up to make that tackle.
So we'll call it 2nd and 11, almost 12.
Yeah, I would say it's about 2nd and 12. They're on their own 49 now. So quarterback under the center, I formation, one receiver on the far side. Here's the snap, here's the pitch. Up the middle, he gets hit at the line, then bounces it to the near side. Gets maybe 4 yards on the play.
Yep. And again, that's another one right there. I feel like the Panthers wrap up. That's another loss of down. He's able to get ahead for about 3 or 4 yards. So another big 3rd down here. We'll call it another 3rd and 8.
Let's see if I think the DBs are going to be a little bit more disciplined on this third down to watch for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see what the Rams draw up here. Again, the one receiver to the far side. Quarterback in shotgun, the split backs. He's going to hand it off up the middle. That's number seven for the Rams.
Oh, boy, he almost got out of that. So fourth down, and we'll call it a long 5, almost 6, we'll say. And it looks like Wyalusing is going to go for this, although I don't know. Let's see. They've got Luke Krager back. No, they're going to punt it away.
Yep, Humans come up on that tackle.
Yeah, that was he almost got out of that.
Yeah, he did a good job holding on to him.
Colton Pellet also back for the Panthers.
Here's the punt. It's going to go right to Krager. Krager's going to take it up the middle, jukes one player, jukes two players. He's got a lot of space.
He's gone.
He's gone. 50-yard line, 40, 30, 20, 10. Luke Krager, first touchdown of the year, is a punt return touchdown for the Panthers.
No flags on the field, and a great return. I was going to say, there's one person you probably don't want to punt that ball to.
Yeah.
And that's Luke Krager. We do have a flag here on the field, but
it was very late.
Yeah. So we'll see what the call is. They might take that off.
Oh, we got new fans in front of us.
So, well, let's see what the call is here. The refs are talking it over. As it sits right now, Luke Krager with the touchdown, but it looks like the flag is being either picked up or it was on Wyalusing.
Yep, it looks like it was on Wyalusing.
Yeah.
So touchdown will stand.
Yep. So everybody had to hold their breath for a second as it looked like the Panthers were coming back. DJ thought first it might have been a hold or something on them. So we'll see who's going to line it up here.
It's going to be about an 80-yard return for Krager.
So the same person that kicked off, Connor Lewis, will take the extra point duties.
Yep,
Luke Krager will hold.
Here's the snap. There's the hold and the kick. It is good. Great kick. So at 7:47 left to go here in this first quarter, North Penn strikes on the punt return touchdown, up 7-0. We'll be right back after a 60-second commercial break.
Big Foot Country.
Welcome back. North Penn kicks it off, and it's returned by number 2, Jonathan Earl. Had a hard time fielding the ball and was able to get it just to about the 14-yard line. So they'll be starting deep in their own end here after a good two good special teams plays here by the Panthers.
So Wyalusing very run happy in their first offensive series.
Looks like they come out with 2 receivers on the far side. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to take it and just keep it on a direct snap. Not maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Might give.
Yeah, he was met by a host of Panthers. So that's exactly what's going to happen. We'll call it second down now and 10.
That's Reuben Kinney on the carry. Brought down again by Humans. We'll be calling his name a lot, I think, on the defensive side of the ball, Nate.
Yeah, and again, as we said in the, in the pregame, a name that just kept coming up by different coaches and players and stuff, and again, somebody that's just been a great addition to this defensive side.
Again, they line up in the shotgun, 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. He's going to throw it to the near side, and it's going to be incomplete. Good defense by Colton Pellet.
Yeah, Colton that kind of picked it up late, but he kind of got his back turned a little bit.
Yeah, he did. They did make a little bit of contact, but I don't think there was enough to throw a flag there. So let's bring up a third and long here for the Rams. When they're
yeah, that's again, right now I think Wyalusing's looking for their identity. They're having trouble running the ball. You know, one pass play that they've kind of got away with, but besides that.
Here's the snap. Here's the pitch to the far side. Gets a good burst of speed and gets a decent amount of yards, but I think he might just be short.
Short, so it's going to be 4th and 1, and I don't know if I'm going for it in this. Not when you're on the 20.
Your own end.
Yeah. We'll see what they're going to do here. The ball sits at about, well, I guess they backed it up even more. So let's say it's 2 yards short, DJ. So the ball sits at about the 22-yard line, 23-yard line. Scores 7-0 here, Panthers. We're in the first quarter at 6:12 to play here.
It's like they're not in punt formation.
No, they're going to go for this.
So here's the handoff up the middle, and he's going to get it. It's a first down for the Rams on the 4th and 2.
Boy, that's that's a risky play because they haven't had too many positive yards.
Well, that was Vanderpool on that carry, and
okay.
So they've been running the ball with a couple different guys.
That was Jackson Rott, who again you talked about in the pregame. Another name we're going to call a lot.
So 1st and 10 here at the 25. Here's the snap, another pitch up the middle, and that's read by the Panthers, and they're not maybe going to get a yard on the carry. That was Jonathan Earl on the run.
Ian Snyder, number 55, on the stop for the Panthers. Again, we're going to down to about 5 minutes here. Pretty quick first quarter so far. 1 score, and that was Luke Krager, 80-yard punt return.
2nd down, 11. Quarterback hitting the shotgun. He's going to take the snap and just take it to the right side himself. And he's going to maybe get a gain of 2 yards. That's Jonathan Earl. Ryan, that time they put him in at quarterback and had him take the direct snap. But the Panthers have done a good job reading these runs and filling the holes, filling those gaps as they open. The Rams just have nowhere to go. So 3rd down and 8 here at the 28. Another long 3rd down forced by the Panthers. Rams were able to convert 1 so far on that pass, so let's see what they do here. Here's the shotgun.
Same play.
Yep, same fake pitch, but this time it's read perfectly, and he lofts it up. That might be intercepted.
That's exactly what it is. I can't tell who intercepted it. Maybe Luke Krager.
Yep. Looks like Luke Krager on the interception. So as we said in the pregame, Nate, he's needed to come up big, and so far he's
been saying, there we go. So Luke Krager, of course, the All-State selection so far in the first quarter, has an interception and an 80-yard punt return. I would say that's a good follow-up to an All-State selection so far.
Yes, it is. I mean, he's picked as a wide receiver, but hey, we'll get him going there too, hopefully.
So here we go. This is technically the first play for the Panthers on the offensive side of the ball.
Yes, and we're at 4:30 in the first quarter left. So here, Bradley Brooks lines up at quarterback, under center. He's going to hand it off to the near side. That's Krager. He breaks 3 tackles, and he's gone again for a North Penn touchdown.
So how about that for a day so far? He's touched the ball 2 times, and he has 2 scores, DJ. This one's going to come from about 29 yards out. Handoff from Brooks to Krager, and that's going to be going to the books as a rushing touchdown, his 2nd of the game already. So a special teams touchdown, an offensive touchdown. You know what's left, DJ. He's only got a defensive touchdown he needs.
They have a cycle in football.
Yep.
He might do it.
Connor Lewis on again to attempt the extra point for the Panthers. Luke Krager will hold. There's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good again. So with 4:20 to play here in this first quarter, it is 14-0 Panthers. We'll be back right after this.
After the 25-yard run by Krager to make it 14-0 Panthers, they kick it off to the Rams, and they return the ball to about the 29-yard line. So this will be the best starting field position for the Rams.
Yeah. So
Actually,
first down and 10.
They're at the 30.
What are they going to put them at the 37?
37
yeah.
yard line.
But again, they did cross the midfield stripe, but we're back across at the very next play. So
one receiver to the near side, quarterback under center, I formation. Here's the pitch to the running back on the far side, and he's going to take it still up. Going to get maybe 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, well, they're going to give him a favorable spot. They're going to say 3.
Yep, so it'll be 2nd down and 7 to go.
And I noticed again, Wyalusing is very methodical on the offensive side. Each play the quarterback runs, which is, I can't say common, but runs to the sideline, gets the play, has to run all the way back. Very slow offense.
Here's 2nd down and 8 for the Rams. Here's the pitch to the near side. And there's
Jeremiah Lawrence, I believe.
There on the tackle.
Yep. So great job and great pursuit by Jeremiah Lawrence. Did gain about 1, so let's call it 3rd down and a long 6.
I think Wyalusing has size, but I think they're lacking kind of in the speed department.
Yep.
So their linemen just can't
And it
pull
seems like
fast enough where the running back can get there, and then the running backs also isn't,
And
they're
it
more
seems like
power
we're-
run up the middle.
right. And the Panthers are quick to get to the ball. Very quick. They're using their speed.
Yep, and they are stacking the box. So one receiver in the far side. Here's the run up the middle, and again he gets wrapped up right at the line. Maybe gets forward for a yard, but
That was a senior captain, Skylar Everett. And Kyle Early, number 77, sophomore. So 4th down and about 4. Does not look like the punt team is coming out, but we're going to go down under 2 minutes here by the time that this play gets underway. It's 14-0 if you're just joining us. North Penn Panthers over Wyalusing Rams.
So 4th down and 5. Quarterbacks under center, I formation, 1 receiver on each side.
gonna have to take a
And
timeout.
looks like they're going to have to take a timeout. Wyalusing, again, that's taking too long to get the play in and run something. So we're going to take a timeout, too. We'll be right back after our 60-second commercial break. Welcome back. Rams have the ball 4th and 5 here after the timeout. Quarterback takes a snap from the shotgun, looks to the far side, has a receiver open. It's going to be complete for the first down. He breaks a few tackles and is brought down all the way at the 30-yard line. So another big pickup on a pass by the Rams for a first down on a 4th down and long.
Yeah, and that was Ethan Vanderpool again. Just kind of looked like he was coming up blocking and kind of just leaked out. And that's 2 times that the Panthers have been tricked on a play similar to that. It's about 25-yard gain on the play for the Rams, and definitely, DJ, their best field position of the night.
First time they've even gotten close to the red zone. We'll see what they do here. 1st and 10 at the Panthers 31. Here's the snap from the shotgun. Quarterback's going to keep it, go up the middle. He breaks a couple tackles, gets to the 2nd level.
Oh, we got a flag here.
Got a flag coming in from the near side.
Let's see what the flag is. It was kind of after the play, it seemed like, didn't it?
Yeah, let's see what they call.
Was it I'm not sure what the call is here. It's going to go against the Panthers, I believe.
They're going to back up them even more, so.
Oh, it's a sideline. Sideline warning. I thought they used to get a sideline warning.
I did too, but. So that's going to move them up another. Is that 5 yards? They're all the way up to the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal here for the Rams. 1:12 to go here in the first quarter. Here's the snap, direct snap again to the near side. That's the running back. I think that's Vanderpool.
Yeah, and again, Jeremiah Lawrence on the stop, but he gained a couple, so it's going to be a 2nd down now and goal. So we'll see where they spot it here. It looks like it's going to be about the 7-yard line. So again, 2nd down and goal. I'm still not 100. It was a sideline. I thought they used to get a warning.
I did too.
But maybe they already got the
yeah,
warning.
maybe we didn't see the warning. But coming up to 30 seconds here to go in this first period. 2nd down and goal for the Rams at the 7-yard line.
He's going to get one,
pitch
maybe?
it up run up the middle, and not going to get much.
Looks like they're going to spot the ball right at the 5-yard line. So we'll call it 3rd down and goal from the 5. And it looks like that's going to run the quarter out. So after 1 here, Wyalusing Valley Rams are knocking on the door. It's 14-0 in favor of the Panthers. We'll be back right after this.
Quarter where the North Penn Panthers lead the Wyalusing Rams 14-0. So far for scoring, we had Kreger on the punt return touchdown for the Panthers for 80 yards. And then again, after Kreger intercepted the ball, the very next play, I think that might have been the only play the Panthers have run on offense
it was,
in
yes.
the quarter. Kreger took it for a 25-yard touchdown to make it 14-0 with 2 good extra points. So here's a good big play here to start the second quarter. Third and goal here from the 5-yard line for the Rams in shotgun. They're going to fake the handoff. Quarterback's going to roll to the right, look to the back of the end zone.
Intercepted by, again,
and I think Kreger got it.
That's exactly. So the Rams quarterback just kind of tossed it up as he was hit, and Luke Kreger with his second interception. He was in the end zone, so that should bring it out to the 20-yard line.
I tell you what, Kreger made a great break on that ball because there was a couple guys.
Well, it wasn't even who he was guarding.
No, there was a couple guys open, and he kind of looked and glanced over, and that ball was in the air, and he went right for it.
And I think the Rams wide receiver thought he was going to catch it.
Yeah, I think he was surprised that Kreger came out of
just
nowhere.
ripped it out of his hands too.
But he can do that to people. So far it's a Luke Kreger game. We're going to see if North Penn will have the ball here on the 20-yard line, first down and 10, only their second play on offense.
That looks like it was Jeremiah Lawrence, I believe.
So Brooks hand it off up the middle. So that'll be a gain of 3 for bring up second down and 7 from about the 23-yard line. Brooks under center. One receiver to the near side. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. That's Kreger up the middle towards the right side. He's going to get close to the first down. I think it's going to be just short,
yeah,
so it's going to bring up a third down. Nope,
no,
they're going to give him the first.
Yep, he was right at that line.
Another good run by Kreger. He's hard to bring down on that initial tackle. Been able to get to the second level on all of his runs so far this game. Here comes the Panthers first and 10 from the 30. Bad snap.
Yep.
Looks like the Panthers do recover, but that'll
back them up about 2 yards, so we'll call it second down and 12. They got to get out to the 40. So again, we're in the second quarter here. For just joining us, about 10 minutes. Bob and Marion Jones Memorial Field here in Blossburg, Pennsylvania. North Penn Mansfield Panthers taking on the Wyalusing Rams. It's 14-0 right now in favor of the Panthers.
Brooks under center, one receiver to the near side. He's going to hand it off to Kreger again. This time, the Rams are ready for it. And he might lose another yard.
I think he lost at least one, maybe 2. So that's almost 4 now. So we're going 3rd and 14. The Panthers going the wrong direction.
So this is going to be the first third down for the Panthers in this game and for the season. First long third down, too. So with the new quarterback under center, Bradley Brooks, let's see what they draw up, see if they draw up that first pass. So far, they have not attempted a pass. Here's the snap. Brooks rolls to the near side. Ooh, gets tipped by the defensive back. Looking for Pellet on the near side. It will be incomplete.
Yeah, and if he would have thrown that quicker, Pellet was wide open, but the ball kind of stayed up in the air. So that's going to bring up a 4th down now and about 14. So
the Panthers at their own 27. So here comes
the punt team.
The punt team. That's number, looks like 99.
I think that's Jackson Rott.
Jackson Rott, the punt.
So back deep looks like the same. Ruben Kinney, number 12.
Here's the punt. Short punt. It's going to hit at the near side of the 50, but it touched a Ram, and they had to just dive on it.
Yeah, it looked like it hit the back heel of one of the blockers. So Wyalusing will come up with the ball. They're going to start at about the 46-yard line with 9:07 to play here in the second quarter. Again, where it's been all North Penn so far, really kind of all Luke Kreger.
It has, but I will, North Penn defense has done a
great.
fantastic job against the run, against a team that,
Yeah.
is usually known for running, especially, up the middle. So the defense has stepped up so far this game. Here's the first play for the Rams. There's a direct snap out of that shotgun position.
Oh, great tackle. That was a great open field tackle by Charles Amick, number 30.
Humans there again with them.
Yep. Did gain 2 on the play.
Second down and 8 from their own 46-yard line for the Rams.
So again,
so they like to run that, it looks shotgun with a back on each side, but really it's 3 backs back there.
Yeah, yep.
Nate, so they try to mix up the looks and run it from each one of those positions. So this time they're going to line up in a power I formation. Here's the pitch to the far side. That's Vanderpool. He's going to get the first down and then a couple more.
Yeah.
He's going to be brought down in the Panthers about 38-yard line. So Dan Benner, last man of defense there for the Panthers to bring him down.
Yeah, and Vanderpool is a big back, senior fullback, and again, probably has been the most successful rusher here tonight for the Rams.
So 1st and 10, looks like they're going to place the ball right at the North Penn 40. Again, 14-0 Panthers is the score. Line up I formation, power I near, one receiver on the near side. Here's the pitch again to Vanderpool. Same play on that far side. He's going to drag a couple Panthers with him to near a first down.
Yeah.
He is a big body back,
Yeah.
so he is tough to bring down.
It looks like kind of that's who Wyalusing is now going to go to.
Yeah, they kind of abandoned that run up the middle they were trying. Now they're
Yeah.
kind of working the edges, and they're finding a little bit more success there.
Well, and this is what Wyalusing likes to do. They're very much, they like to just pound, get 3-4 yards every time. Take time off the clock. They struggle with that in the first quarter, but it looks like they're picking it up a little bit right now.
Second and 1. Here's the bad handoff. He was looking for the pitch, and the guy wasn't there, so they're going to lose
another
a ton of yards there.
Boy, that's 2 great open field tackles by the senior, number 30, Charles Amick. Charles Amick just came up and read that perfectly.
Yeah, he's not a big kid, but he can
get
tackle
to the ball.
and he wraps up.
So that's going to bring up now a 3rd down, and let's call it 5. They need to get to the 30. The ball sits at about the 35-yard line. 6.5 here to play before halftime. It's 14-0 in favor of the home Panthers.
So quarterback under center. They're in that power I formation. Here's the pitch to the far side. That's number 2. He's going to get hit by Benner at the line. He breaks through that one. Then Pellet brings him down shortly after on that far side. That will bring up 4th down after about a gain of maybe one.
Let's call it,
I think it's going to be 4th down and 4.
Yep.
Just under 6 minutes to go here in this first half. Panthers lead 14-0.
And DJ, since that original punt in the first quarter, they've had lots of 4th downs, and they haven't punted any of them.
No.
So the Rams are going to take a timeout. We'll take one, too. We'll be back right after this one.
football action on My Bigfoot Country.
Welcome back. After the Wyalusing timeout, it was 4th and 4 for the Wyalusing at the Panthers 36, and they run it up the middle and get just enough for the first down. So that's going to be now a 1st and 10 for them, right at about the 26-yard line of the Panthers, maybe 27-yard line. So 4th down conversion there for the Rams. And they again are knocking on the door for their first score.
Yep, they've been close.
And the shotgun receiver to the near side. They hand it off to the fullback on this play. He's going to go up the middle for about 2 yards on the carry.
And again, that's kind of been Wyalusing's MO, is they like to just kind of pound 3 or 4 yards at a time.
They do not abandon the run.
No, but they've had all of their passing plays have been successful though, for some big plays.
Yeah, all but, well, they had
the one interception.
the one interception that was in the end zone, but there's I formation. One receiver to the near side, tight end on the near side. There's a handoff again up the middle for the Rams. He's still up. Earl is the one on that carry. Panthers take a while to bring him down, but for a short gain.
So we'll call it 3rd and about 4.
So again, the Panthers forcing 3rd and 4th downs on the Rams.
But it just seems like, you know, we're down to 4 minutes here before halftime, and it seems like the Panthers just haven't had the ball.
No, they really haven't. I mean, punt return, touchdown, 2 interceptions, and
yeah, a rushing touchdown, and you know, a couple plays here and there.
Here's the direct snap to the quarterback. He's not going to get much at all. Gets brought down right about the line of scrimmage.
So again, we're at 4th down and 2.
That was Kinney on the carry for the direct snap.
So this has been a tough part for the Panthers here, as I think they converted every 4th down so far that they've attempted?
All but
one. Okay.
Yep. Ian Snyder just come out of the lineup for the Panthers. He's one of their big bodies on the defensive line. So this is a big 4th down and short here. Here's the handoff up the middle.
Yeah,
he's going to get the first down, go up the far side, and then be brought down by a host of Panthers. But they're going to be 1st and goal here. Lawrence on the tackle.
Kind of the same or similar spot we were in just a bit ago. 1st down and goal. This time
right at the 10-yard line.
They can put it just over the 10-yard line.
So 2:30 to go here. Panthers lead 14-0. First and goal from the 10-yard line for the Rams. Here's the hand up the middle. That's Vanderpool. He gets hit right at the line. There, a host of Panthers bring him down. Great job coming to the ball. Sudan Benner was the first one there from the safety position coming up to make that tackle.
Ball is sitting, DJ, exactly where it's at just last play. So we'll call it 2nd down and goal again from the 10-yard line, as we're going to go now down under 2 minutes to play here before half. 14-0 in favor of the Panthers over the Wyalusing Rams.
So they line up I formation on the far hash. One receiver on the near side. Here's that pitch to the near back, and he's going to break it up through and score a touchdown for the Rams, untouched. There.
And that was number 2, Jonathan Earl. This one from 10 yards out, really virtually untouched, DJ. And that's going to be with 1:47 here to play before the half. So the Panthers will get the ball back here before halftime. So it looks like number 1, John Kieran, will be on to attempt the extra point. Andrew Taylor will hold. There's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 1:47 to play here before half, it's 14-7 Panthers. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, welcome back. Here, second quarter here at North Penn Panthers hosting the Wyalusing Rams after the Rams just scored a 10-yard touchdown by Earl on the run. They make it 14-7. So back to return for the Panthers is Kreger and Pellet. Here's the kickoff. Looks like Kreger's going to receive it, and he's going to take it up the middle. He's got a big hole, and he might go all the way again. He's at the 50,
Flag.
at the 40. There is a flag. Let's see if it stands, but Kreger will take it in for the touchdown.
And that's going to be a flag.
Yeah, it looks like the coaches are already upset about it, so it might be coming back.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely coming back, I believe. Yep.
Almost had the kick return, the punt return, the interception.
And
Yep, we got a hold
the sad
on the.
part about it was the hold occurred after Luke Kreger was already back.
Yeah, there was a huge hole there as soon as he caught the ball to go. But big, unfortunate mistake there for the Panthers as there was a hold on that kick return. So that will negate the touchdown from Kreger. Still sitting at 14-7. We got a minute 34 left to go here in the first half. So the Panthers, this is only going to be their third offensive drive. They had their first drive in the first quarter was one play for a 25-yard touchdown run by Kreger, and then their second drive was a 3-and-out. So this is only their sixth play from the line of scrimmage on offense. Brooks is under center. One receiver to the far side.
And Luke Kreger's not in the game.
That's going
right
to be
now.
a handoff to the near side. That's to Benner. He has a good run there and gets to the near sideline. Good enough for a first down. So first down 10. That's going to be a gain of about 13 yards there. So first down 10 from the Panther 29. Minute 14 to go. Clock is running. Brooks comes up under center again. One receiver to the near side. Here's the handoff. That's a Lawrence, I think, up the middle, number 11. He's going to get about 4 yards on the carry.
So we're down to about 49 seconds.
They don't look like they're
timeouts.
Yeah, they don't look like they're pushing the.
No, I think right now I'm calling a timeout, and you know.
I mean, I think if you got someone
yeah.
like Kreger that's that explosive, why not give him a shot?
Yeah.
You know? But nonetheless, here's Brooks under center, and he's going to hand it off again. That's Benner to the near side. He's going to get tackled for a modest gain of about a yard. We're at 20 seconds to go here in the
timeout
first
right
half.
now and just throwing one deep.
Looks like 15 seconds still running.
Looks like the Panthers are just going to go in with the lead.
Yep. Join us for the Colonial Inn halftime show coming up here in just a few seconds. And that's going to be the end of the first half as the Panthers let the clock run out here. North Penn's going to go in with the lead here at the half, 14-7 over the Rams. Join us for the Colonial Inn halftime show right after this short commercial. They're deferring and kicking off the first half. They lead these Rams 14-7. Again, quick run of the scoring before they kick off on the second half. Krager had the punt return touchdown, make that 7-0 Panthers. And again, Krager had a 25-yard run to make it 14-0. And then before the end of the half, for the Rams, Earl had a 10-yard run to make it 14-7 with all the extra points being good.
So we'll see, DJ, here what's going to happen in this second half. I'm sure Coach Wright and the coaching staff for the Panthers, just said we've got to step it up on offense. We've got to keep going. We've got to turn up the defense a little bit. Kind of let that get away from us a little bit.
If Krager doesn't return this kick for a touchdown, it's going to be interesting to watch this offense actually get a chance to work.
Right. So, like I said, we'll see how it goes here. Wyalusing will kick this ball away. The Panthers will. They deferred to the second half, so they will have the ball to start. Again, the Panthers next week will travel. Yes, they are at Sayre, correct? Travel to Sayre. And again, this year, a lot of games being moved around, Saturday games, Thursday night games, simply because of the lack of officials.
Yeah, we've already had a few scheduling changes of games that are going to be played on Saturdays now that we're actually going to be doing here on Bigfoot. Next week, we will be in Wellsboro. I'm trying to see who they play.
Yeah, in Wellsboro right now, that was a score I didn't say. Montoursville is 24, Wellsboro 0, and that was at the half. So the Wellsboro Hornets find themselves down a couple scores. So we're down to about 30 seconds here before the second half kicks off. And of course, the Screaming Eagles, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, the Screaming Eagles kick off, DJ, tomorrow from flag football all the way up to the A-team. And that'll be here as I believe they take on Troy.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, they do.
So that'll be the first for the elementary kids also, which that's always fun to come over and watch.
Yeah, it is, and I will be here for it.
All right, so here we go. The Rams are going to tee it up. That looks like number 1, John Kieran. Will kick it away for the Rams. Back deep for the Panthers. Of course, Luke Krager. Number 4, Colton Pellet. And number 2, Sudan Benner. So again, lots of speed back there for the Panthers. And I'm sure that this is not going to go to Luke Krager.
Oh, they're going to try to catch him off guard there, and they're going to do an onside kick.
And that was Patrick Humans, I believe, that
number
was a
1
heads-up play. And again, it's a good thing because it looked like the rest of the line was headed backwards, not looking.
Yep.
So
Humans did
great
a good
heads
job.
up. And had Wyalusing jumped on that was their ball. So good field position start here. Ball's at the 48 for the Panthers.
Brooks under center. It looks like Benner's in the backfield. Or no, Benner's on the near side. One receiver on the far side. Here's the handoff to Krager up the near side. He's going to break some tackles, and he's going to get enough for a first down, about a gain of 15 yards there.
He had a great hole by the line for the Panthers. As Luke Krager went untouched for the first 12 yards of that play. Again, a nice run.
This is going to be a big drive here to find out kind of what the offensive identity is of these Panthers. Brooks again under center. One receiver to the far side, one on the near side. And here's the handoff. That's Lawrence to the near side. And he's going to get another first down.
Yeah. And boy, that was a nice run, too. He got to the outside, took his time, waited for his blockers. So the ball's going to sit at the 20-yard line right now to be first down and 10. If you're just joining us, North Penn, Mansfield. Panthers taking on the Wyalusing Rams. Panthers lead 14-7.
Panthers in the red zone on their first drive here of the second half. Brooks under center again. Here comes the handoff again to Lawrence. He breaks one tackle, and then he's going to get to the second level, get up to near the 10-yard line.
So we'll see where they spot this.
See if they give him the first down. It's right around there.
I always say in this circumstance, you kind of don't want the first down.
Right.
Because you want to be able to pick up enough. But no,
they are going to give him the first down, yep.
So it'll be first and goal. So first and goal to 10 for the Panthers.
Strong runs by Lawrence here so far on this drive. Another guy that they can run the ball with. Here's the handoff. This one's going to go to Kreger this time. He's going to get tackled for maybe a yard or two gain. So that'll bring up second down and goal from about the
probably the 8-yard line.
Yeah, it looks about 8-9 line. And Brooks under center. Lawrence in the backfield with Kreger off to the left. Here's the handoff again. That's Lawrence. This time the Rams are ready for that run. That's kind of the same one they've been running this whole drive.
Yeah.
Everything's been to the right side as they are still working the near hash of the field. So
Gain of 1. So we'll call it third and goal from the 8.
a big third down here for the Panthers, third and goal. 14-7, just started this third quarter. Panthers lead. Knocking on the door here, Brooks under center. One receiver to the far side, Lawrence in the backfield. There's a fake handoff to Lawrence, then Kreger's gonna come and take it, go up the middle.
Oh, and he's at
real close, but I think they're gonna mark him just short as his knee came down right as he was reaching that ball out.
Boy, he is right there. So it's going to be fourth down and goal from inside the 1. So a big play here, and I've got to say you got to get the ball in Luke Kreger's hands. I'd say almost you got to run that same or similar play.
I'd be interested to see if they lined him right up under center.
Yeah.
But they're not going to. Brooks will be under center. Lawrence in the backfield with Kreger as that offset back again. Here's the handoff to Lawrence.
Nope, he didn't get it.
And I don't think he got it.
Nope.
As there's Vanderpool on defense
he
who
lost a yard.
came in off the edge and made that tackle. Again, he was the one that we kind of talked about in the pregame show, Vanderpool for the Rams, that was going to be, you know.
Kind of their Mr. Everything.
Yeah, on defense, he is kind of their one guy that can kind of wreck the play.
But that's a tough break for the Panthers
And he
there.
did there. But the Rams are going to have the ball here right on the about half-yard line. So, and we've seen them, you know, get bottled up in the backfield a few times. So let's see what they do to get out of, you know, this harm's way here, being right on the 1-yard line. So first and 10 for the Rams. They're running someone on late.
Boy,
Here, 6 seconds on the play clock, 5
alignment.
seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds,
Yeah, they're going to have
2
to call
seconds.
a timeout.
Yep, the Rams are going to call a timeout. We are too. We're going to be back in a 60-second commercial break. Through the third quarter here, Panthers lead 14-7. They just got stopped on a goal line stand. Rams have the ball on their own 1-yard line, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. That's going to go up the middle to Vanderpool. He's going to get maybe 5 yards on the play. When it's 2nd down and 5 from about the 5-yard line. They're going to mark it a little bit short, so it'll be about 2nd and 6 from about the 5-yard line. Again, running someone on late here for the Rams. They got a little bit more time than they did last time. But down to 10 seconds again here. They had to call a timeout.
Boy, they're going to be close right here, too.
Time before for a late guy running on. Down to 3, 2, 1.
Nope, they didn't get it off.
That's, yep, there's the flag. That should be delay a game on the Rams. They ran someone on late, so that's going to back them up half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, they should be back somewhere in the vicinity of about the 3-yard line, 2.5, 3. So, again, they've had a miscue of having to use a timeout, then right back. We say it's tough. After a timeout, you get a penalty. That should never happen, right?
And they, they did the same thing in the first half. They had to call a timeout for running someone on late. So here we go again. 2nd down on the 3. Tough to see. It's going to be a pass to the far side. That looks like that's intercepted, but there's a flag.
No way.
Late. I don't know what that's going to be called.
There's no way that was a penalty.
He jumped right in front of him.
Yes.
I didn't see much of a push-off
no
or anything
way
there.
That was a penalty. I don't know how he could say that.
Andy's pretty far away, that official.
Oh, my. That ball was up in the air. The Wyalusing Valley defender, offense fell down.
Oh, it's on the offense. Oh,
okay.
two holding calls, so they're going to offset. So pass interference on the defense and a holding on the offense, but
was that
will negate the interception.
Was that Luke Krager again? I didn't see.
I want to say that was Krager.
Okay, because I was going to say, now I see that was a penalty, as Krager was the one being held, but the Panthers also had a holding call.
I didn't see the other flag for the hold,
I didn't
though.
either.
So
but the Panthers
offset
are
penalties
some
here.
Tough breaks. There's another time that they have the ball at the 15-yard line. They've been in the 1-yard line. They've had a kickoff return taken
called back. Yep.
I mean, so they've had some points taken off the board. But again, we're down under 10 seconds, and Wyalusing's just coming to the.
Yep, 2nd down again here on the 3.
And they're going to go offsides again.
I think they're going to get
is really struggling right now. As the last 4 plays that have called, they've called the timeout. They've had 2 penalties and thrown an interception that's called back.
And it's been 2nd down every time.
Yep. So
it's going to be 2nd and down and 9 here. They got to get to about the 10-yard line. They've been backed up. They're backed up again after that penalty. They'll have the ball right about the 1.5-yard line. So it's 7:32 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Panthers lead 14-7. 2nd down and 9. Here puts a man in motion. He's going to pitch it to the near side, but there's another penalty. I think it's going to be
there's
illegal motion, I think.
So that's 3 penalties in the last 5 plays.
The quarterback made the sign to shift, and
I think there was 2 that moved.
Yeah,
I think there was 2 that moved.
2 that moved. Well, on the first one, no one moved, and he did it again, and then 2 moved. So I think there was confusion of who was supposed to go.
So we're down now to 2nd down, and boy, the ball has got to be within a foot of the
yeah,
goal
it's
line.
2nd down on the 6-inch line here for the Rams. They're going to line up 1 receiver on the far side. Bunch formation. Here's the pitch again to the near side.
And
he
did get out.
Almost didn't get out of the end zone, but he just got out.
And boy, I think the Panthers just wanted to tackle him. I think if they would have just drove him, or drove him backwards, that was a safety. They kind of threw him forward.
Yeah, as a group, if they would have just let them all come and. But you
threw him forward.
He's such a tough runner. You don't want to let him go.
No.
So
now that
third
brings
down.
up something we haven't said in the last 10 minutes. Third down.
They're saying they're keeping it still second down, but that was I thought that was second down.
It should be third
Yep,
down.
there it goes.
I was gonna
It's
say.
third down. He just changed it.
So this will mark it as third down, and technically 10, maybe 11. The ball again still sits at the
Right at the 1 yard line.
Less
I think
than the one. Yeah.
It's tough to see
Half-yard
from
line.
this angle.
So a big third down play here should be able to punt this ball away.
Two receivers on the far side. Quarterback under center. Here's the handoff up the middle, and Panthers are going to stop him.
Yeah.
He's going to get it out to about the 3 or 4 yard line there. That'll bring up fourth down and about 6.
So I'm guessing that we're going to have an injury on the field. That'll be Wyalusing.
Yep, looks like we got an injury on the Rams, so I think we're going to take a 60-second commercial break, and we'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. As they are still attending to the injured Ram on the field, we have 6:44 to go here in the third quarter. Panthers lead 14-7. It's fourth down and 6 from the Rams' own 4. And it's been quite the drive inside the 5 yard line the whole time. They had the Rams had a goal line stand on the Panthers at the 1. They get the ball on the 1. They had, I think, 2 penalties, one for a delay of game, another one for false start or illegal motion, and then they had to call 2 timeouts because they were getting ball out late. So,
yeah, it's been a tough one. Again, a great stand by Wyalusing, but then again after that, it does bring up fourth down. I'm curious to see. Now I say this half jokingly, but maybe half serious. They haven't punted on fourth down since the first series.
No, they haven't, and that's because the first time they punted, Kreger returned it for a touchdown.
Right. And they have not punted since.
No, they have not.
So, again, I know the ball only stands at about the 4 yard line, but curious to see, maybe a trick play or something going on right now. Again, you're down 14-7.
It's a 1 touchdown game. I don't know if you can go for it and risk giving the Panthers the ball right there.
Right.
So, I mean, you don't want to punt it to Kreger, but then again, if you can angle one where it kind of gets out of bounds around, the 45, 50, that's way better than giving the Panthers the ball at the, the 5 yard line.
Right, correct. Because they do need about 6 yards to pick up a first down. Again, guessing the punt team will
Looks like they will come on. So Kreger and Pellet are back to return this punt. Sudan is up in case it goes short. This can be a tough punt out the back of the end zone. Very tight quarters here. We'll see what happens.
Kreger's he's lined up at about the 35 yard line.
Let's see.
What
Wait
the
for
Panthers,
the signal.
What the Panthers don't want to do is jump off sides right now.
No. Here's the snap. There's the punt. Oh, almost got
Almost
blocked. Kreger is going to get a chance at it. It bounces.
Oh.
Yep, now he's just going to let him field it. He did not field the ball. So the Panthers will have it starting in Rams territory at about the 41-yard line. So Panthers do a good job on defense after getting the ball all the way down at the 1-yard line and getting stopped by the Rams. They stopped the Rams from moving down the field. So they'll have their second drive of the third quarter from the Rams 41.
They get a nice opening drive by the Panthers. They took the ball and went right down the field.
Yeah, there's no reason they shouldn't have scored
Yeah.
on that last drive, but things get a little tight there in the red zone. It is a little bit tougher
Yeah,
to move
absolutely.
the ball. So Brooks under center again. We've only seen one attempted pass so far. Here's the handoff to Lawrence up the middle. He's going to get about 6 yards on the carry. Vanderpool there on that tackle for the Rams. So about, I'm going to give him a gain of 5. So it'll be second down and 5 from the Panthers, or from the Rams 35. Again, they're working this near side of the field. Brooks under center. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff to Kreger. That's up the near side again. Gets a decent gain. That'll be another gain of about 5 yards.
Yep.
Should be good enough for a first down.
Yep, they're going to move the chains right now. So again, ball's going to sit inside now the 30. We'll call it the 29.
Yep, 29-yard line. Looks like it's where it's placed. So Panthers again moving the ball. Had 2 first downs already this drive. Brooks under center. Still that same offset back formation. Here's that handoff again to Kreger up the near side. He's going to be brought down by Vanderpool.
Yep, so he's going to get a gain of about 3 maybe on the play. We'll call it second down now and 7.
I'm sorry, that was Jesse Lamb on the tackle for the Rams. 64.
So we're down now.
Under 5 minutes.
14-7 here. Still in favor of the Panthers. All their scoring coming in the first quarter.
Brooks under center, same formation again. They're going to run it again to the near side, and they're just going to keep going with Lawrence and Kreger up this near side on them handoffs.
Yeah, and again, you brought up the point earlier, DJ, that everything is to the right side.
Yes, it is. They have
Everything.
not ran one play to that left side, at least a running play anyways. So
Correct, yeah. You know, so they're either trying to run away from somebody or see a strength on this side on the Panthers. But again, it's been successful. They've got some nice.
yeah, it looks
Nice
size-wise at the Rams defense, they are a little bit smaller on
this
this far
side,
side,
yep.
but on this near side, and that's where they keep Vanderpool. So I think if they get a helmet on him, they've had a better chance of breaking tackles. And here's Kreger right here breaking some tackles again on that run up the near side. And that's going to be another first down for the Panthers.
Yeah, and that's a tough one because Kreger cut it back inside and he actually ran into his own player. Again, no fault to anybody, but again, that one's probably a touchdown.
Yep, he had a chance there
Yep.
to break that one.
So he picks up another first down. So Kreger's going to bring him down to about the 12-yard line now.
With Lawrence getting some good yards on his runs, that's nice. That's a nice, switch between Lawrence and Kreger on these runs to kind of change things up. Oh, there's Lawrence there, but he did not get anything on that play. So the Rams come through the line and absolutely
Yeah, just that's going to be a
hammer
loss, actually.
Lawrence right there for a loss for the yard. So again, it seems like the Panthers move the ball until they get
This is the
to
tough.
within the.
Well, and this is
near the
too,
10-yard line.
Maybe you're just thinking like, do you start to get, do you start to get tricky and get Luke Kreger out in the flat, throw him the ball, let him
Yeah,
use his feet.
I think at one of these times you're going to have to try to attack that left side and catch them off guard here. There's a handoff to Kreger up the near side, breaking tackles. Close again, but going to be short.
Again,
this might be a replay of the exact same drive we just saw, Nate.
The only good news is they can pick up a first down.
Yes, they can.
The last time we said that was tough. So this is a third down, and let's call it 1.
Yep, 3rd and 1.
The ball's going to sit at about the 2, maybe the 3-yard line. They've got 2 plays to get about 1.5 yards here. So the two plays that they've been kind of leaning on is Kreger and Jeremiah Lawrence.
Yep, they got Sedan and the Benner in the backfield. They're going to hand it off
Kreger,
to
and
Kreger.
he's not going to get it.
Not going to
He's
get
going
it.
to lose yardage. Yeah, I think this is right now where you got to hit the outside.
Yeah, well,
You know,
they've
I
been
mean,
running these plays up that right side.
And now back to high school football action on My Bigfoot Country.
Welcome back. 4th and goal here for the Panthers at the 5-yard line. Or no, they can get a first down. So it's 4th and 2 at their own, at the 5-yard line. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff.
Kreger. Oh, and he's in.
I think
He's in for the score. Yes.
Yep. Kreger just gets across the line for a touchdown. The handoff was a little late on the exchange,
Yes.
but he did get in. So Kreger scores again on that 5-yard run for the Panthers. They'll come on to attempt the extra point, try to make it 21-7. Minute 22 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
So Kreger will come on to hold the attempt. Of course, that's number 50, Connor Lewis, who will attempt the extra point. There's the snap. The kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 1:22 to play here in this 3rd quarter, it's 20.
Panthers. It's going to be returned by the Rams. Gets to all the way to about the 42-yard line.
Yeah, again, a nice return by Wyalusing. This is a big series right here from the third now into the fourth quarter. If the Panthers can get a stop, put another score, boy, it's going to be tough for the Rams. But if they can score here early, this game can still be interesting going into that fourth quarter, DJ.
Yeah, it's 21-7 Panthers lead. It's only a minute and 13 left in the third, so this is going to be a huge drive for the Rams to stay in this game.
Yeah.
Let's see if they've cleaned it up a little bit here on offense for this drive. I formation, one receiver on the near side, tight end on the near side. Here's going to be the pitch to the far side. He's going to break one tackle, break two tackles, get to about
Gain of about nine.
Yeah, almost.
And that was Jonathan Earl.
So that's going to bring up. Well, I think they're going to give him the.
No, I think they're
Nope.
just. No,
Yep,
they are. You're
going to
right.
give him a first down. I thought he was signaling the chains to move there.
And I thought he was about a yard short.
Yeah, I thought he was a little bit short myself. But clock's running under a minute to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Panther 44-yard line for the Rams. Rams hand it off up the middle. That's going to be Vanderpool. He's going to get stopped. Or maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep, that's a good stop.
I think they're actually going to give him a yard on that play.
We got an injured Panther.
Looks like we have an injured Panther on the field. We'll see.
Again, it looks like maybe some cramping going on. It's a hot day.
Hot day early in the season. You'll see that.
Yep. So they're going to tend to the injured.
Looks like he's up.
Yep.
So he's going to go to the sideline. Here again, it's 21-7, Panther lead. We're going to keep it right here for now. There's only 30 seconds left here in this third quarter. Rams have the ball, 2nd down and 8 on the Panther 45. Rams come out.
Getting down to 20 seconds here. I don't even know if they're going to get this play off. They might just take this into the.
They're coming to the line.
Well, they may, yes.
I formation, one receiver far side, set tight end on the far side as well. And there's the flag on the play. Let's see what the call is going to be.
They line up offsides.
False start on the Rams.
Boy, the Rams really in this second half, DJ, really hurt themselves with
that's got to be their
penalties.
5th or 6th penalty of this quarter.
Yeah, minimal.
And they've all happened in kind of
crucial spots.
Yes, they have.
So that's going to bring it back. So that's going to end the third quarter with the Panthers leading Wyalusing 21-7. We'll be back right after this.
I hear that one. I didn't hear that last one.
I don't think we went off the air. So you guys are in Wellsboro next week?
Next Saturday, actually.
Oh, it's Saturday.
Yeah, that's
okay.
why I was like, why am I not seeing this on my calendar? And I forgot. I was looking at Fridays, and I forgot it moved.
Okay.
So it's next Saturday.
So do the Panthers play next Friday?
They do, yeah. So North Penn plays Sayre on the 29th. Muncie, we're in Wellsboro for Muncie next Saturday.
Okay. And then back the third week for the Panthers?
I think so. Let me check.
Now back to high school football action on My Bigfoot Country.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter here at Bob and Marion Jones Memorial Field, where the Panthers are hosting the Wyalusing Rams. Panthers lead 21-7. Rams have the ball, 2nd down and 13 here on the 50. There's going to be a handoff up the middle for a decent gain. They'll get a lot of those penalty yards back and then some. It's going to bring up about a
third and manageable. Third
yeah,
and
it looks like third and
6,
about
7,
yeah.
6, yeah.
3rd and 6. Will be on the Panther 41.
So we talked about this being a crucial series right here. Is I think that the Panthers with a stop and a score could probably put this out of reach.
I think so too. This is a very crucial drive here for the Rams. They come out with 2 receivers on the near side, 1 far side. Quarterback in the shotgun, 2 split backs, direct snap right up the middle, and the Panthers are ready for that.
Wow, that was a great tackle.
Big number 77 there for the Panthers.
Yeah, along with Noah Musser, number 24.
Kyle Early, the sophomore.
So
So
big play here.
4th
DJ.
down. Don't think we're going to see a punt this time. 4th
No.
down and 5,
No.
ball on the Panther 45.
And down 2 scores, yeah. Yeah, this might be the play of the game right here, DJ, with a stop.
Yep.
I'm watching that.
Power I formation. It's going to be the pitch to the far side. That's Vanderpool.
And he didn't.
Oh, he breaks
got
it.
it.
Good
Oh,
tackle.
wow.
He kept his balance somehow on that
Oh, my. He went down.
tackle.
I thought he was going down. I think everybody thought he was going
Yeah,
down.
he put a hand on the ground and spun around and everything, and he kept his balance, did a good job of fighting for that first.
Well, and I think he knew
down.
that could be game over.
Yes, he did.
You know,
So the Rams go
staying alive here.
to their bread and butter, Vanderpool on that left side there. Panthers were there to make the stop, but
absolutely,
just
yeah.
could not get him down, and he gets enough for the first down. So 1st down and 10 here for the Rams at the Panther 30. Here's the pitch again. That's up the middle. A couple missed tackles,
Man.
and now the Rams are pushing him.
Jeez.
He's going to go all the way down to almost the 10-yard line.
Boy, and that's
So that's going to be a 1st down run for the Rams. That was a power run right there.
well. The thing is, that went from a 1-yard loss to a 15-yard gain.
Yeah, I think that was Earl on the carry, and he had that 10-yard touchdown run for the Rams in the
Is there a
first.
penalty? Are they bringing this back? Oh, okay. I didn't see them standing over
me
the flag.
neither.
But that's holding. That's a huge call right there
Yeah.
because, again, that ball puts them about at the 15-yard line. Now out about the 25, maybe even the 26.
Yeah, about the 26-yard line of the Panthers. Will be 1st and 10. Or 1st and, yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be a 1st and 6 actually.
Oh, because it stays first because the
So 1 receiver on the far side, I formation. He puts a man in motion from the far side to the near side. Here's the pitch to Vanderpool to the left side. Panthers are there. It's going to be maybe a short gain. Bring up 2nd down and probably
I'm
4.
trying to think back of this. How could it be 2nd down? 2nd down, and they're going to call it 2nd down, and we'll say 4, as we're now down under 10 minutes.
So they're going 2nd and 4 at the 22 for the Rams. Shotgun formation. Here's that direct snap up
Yep.
the middle, and he's got a hole, and he gets
1st down and
a
more.
1st down. Going to get to about the 15-yard line there. See where they place it. It looks like they're going to place it right on the 15. Well, maybe a yard short of the 15. We'll call it the 16 of the Panthers. When the Rams line up, when they line up in a shotgun formation with them 2 backs on each side, it's a direct snap every time.
Yes, and it's right up the middle.
Yes,
they don't try to
it
go to
is.
side to side. It's right up the middle.
So here's same formation, shotgun. And this time they go to the far side, and he's going to break a couple of tackles and get close to the end zone.
He's going to be.
Let's see what they call
they're
it.
gonna call down at the 1, inside the 1.
There's Vanderpool on the carry for the Rams.
That's a
Now they're
clock.
threatening to score here, and this would make it a game.
This is going to make it a 1-score game with 8 minutes here to play.
It's going to be right short of the goal line. on that far hash. So I'm guessing this is going to be a Vanderpool run here up the
right
middle.
Up the middle, yeah. That's who I'm giving the ball to.
Quarterback under center. Here's the handoff to the fullback up the
didn't
middle.
get it. I don't
They're
think he
still
got it.
waiting,
They're not
still waiting.
No, he did not get it.
Yep, no, did not get it.
And the good thing about that is with the, the kind of methodical way that Wyalusing Valley, this just takes more time off the clock.
Yes, it does.
You know, I mean, this is going to be a whole extra minute off the clock by the time they get this play in and done. It doesn't look like they're in any hurry-up offense yet.
So 2nd down and goal here for the Rams on the 2-yard line. Again, it's 21-7 Panthers.
I'm going to go sneak up the middle of the quarterback.
Here's I formation. They're going to hand it
Oh,
off
and
to
a fumble.
Vanderpool, and he drops the ball.
Wow.
And now they're
Touchdown.
calling a touchdown, so he must have recovered and got it across.
It looked like it actually was a high snap. It hit him in the helmet, but I think he just jumped on it. So that's going to go down as a score from about 2 yards out here with 7:14 to play here in this game, which this is going to make things interesting right here. It's 21-13. Rams will come on to attempt the extra point to try to make this a 1-score, an extra point game. So that'll be John Kieran will attempt the extra point, and that's Earl will hold. There's a snap, the kick is up, and that kick is good. So again, with 7:14, it's 21-14 in favor of the Panthers. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome back here in the 4th quarter, 7:14 to go. The Rams score on the Earl 2-yard run to make it 21-14. North Penn leads. And here's another short little squib kick.
And they got it.
And let's see who recovers it. It's a
out.
fight for the ball.
I think the Panthers had
There's a scrum here. Let's see who's going to get it.
Both sides are pointing in either direction. I think the Panthers came up with it. The Panthers had it, but the ball came out. And then it looks like number 24, Noah Musser. But boy, that was scary for a second there.
Yeah,
The only, I know you run the risk when you onside kick it, but the only bad thing is, I always say, is if you don't get it, you give them great field possession.
Yes, you do. And now, as long as North Penn does not go backwards with penalties or make a massive mistake, even if they have to punt, it's going to give the Rams a long field.
Yeah, so it's all the
and
game
they
of
take a
field
lot of
possession.
time. Their offense is very, kind of a slow, methodical offense.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of clock off the. So here's 1st down. Here's the handoff to Kreger. The far side, he'll get about maybe 2 on the play.
And again, we're hitting that right side again. We got another Panther down. No, it looked like they did.
He got up. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 8 here for the Panthers on their own about 44-yard line. 6:56 here to go left in this one. Panthers come to the line. One receiver far side. Brooks under center. Offset backs in the backfield. Here's that handoff to the near side. That's going to be Lawrence on the carry. Give him about 3 on the carry there.
This is a big play right here.
Yep, it's going to be a longer third down, probably about a third down and 6 yards.
Here's the question, though. If you don't get any yardage here, what do you do, DJ? I mean, you're not even yet at the 50.
I think you got to punt it and give them a long field. Here's Brooks under center, one receiver to the near side.
Trying to use as much
There's
time
that
as he can.
hand off to Kreger to the far side. They got the edge. He should breaks one tackle, gets the first down, which is the important thing.
Yeah, and we got an injured. Oh, we got another. Looks like maybe somebody cramping.
So another guy, Panther down here.
So as it stands right now, 5:50 to play here in this game. The Panthers lead 21-14. Huge pickup of a first down right there by Kreger. Had they not picked that up, boy, the Panthers really, would have probably had to punt the ball away.
Yeah.
However, the good news is pick up the first down. If they can take another 2-3 minutes off this clock, as you said, even if they have to punt, that's a long way. If you remember the 99 yards that they had to go before, they took a lot of time off Wyalusing to move it just a little bit.
Yeah, if the best thing they can do is take some time off and then score.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the game's over.
Right.
But again, right now, what I'm thinking do you want to score? Yes, but if you can get just 6-7 yard clips right here, take 2 or 3 minutes off, that also really kind of puts the game close to out of reach.
Yeah, I would say between the 20-yard lines, North Penn's been able to move the ball on the ground. And then they get to that red zone and then tighten up a bit, and they have a little bit harder time punching it in.
Yeah, I mean, and again, we talked about this earlier. We've had a kickoff return taken away, an interception by Luke Kreger taken away. We left one at the 1 yard line. I mean, 21 points could easily be double that right now.
Yeah.
As far as that goes.
I mean, and the Rams, they put a good drive together that last time, and
they're hanging around.
They're hanging around, but you don't want to let them do that. Oh, here we go. So 5:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Panthers lead 21-14. They have the ball on the Wyalusing 43. First down and 10. Brooks under center, one receiver to the far side. 2 offset backs in the backfield. Kreger in the wing back on the near side. Waiting for the ref's signal here.
Yeah, well, I'm going to take as much time off as possible. I take this down to about 3 seconds each
Here's
time.
The snap. Here's the handoff. That's Lawrence. Oh, he flares the shoulder and breaks a tackle and gets about probably 5-6 yards on the carry.
5,
good, tough run for Lawrence.
Yep, bounced off some tackles there. So again, even better, they picked up about what they wanted, 5 yards. Clock starts, going to go under 5 minutes to play here. They're going to take this down somewhere in the range of 4:40.
Yep. 8 seconds to go on the play clock.
Yep, and I'm taking this to probably 3 every time.
Same formation. Brooks hands it off to Kreger on the far side.
And now he got maybe
He's
one.
going to get maybe 1 yard on the carry.
I'm waiting for that trick play or that something to break this game open in which, Kreger goes back the other way or stops his track and they throw him a quick out. Just something to keep this side of the line honest, you know?
Yeah. We've seen, they've ran 1 pass play all game. 1.
Right.
And it was that, that fake handoff bootleg from Brooks that tried to find Pellet there, and it was incomplete. But
right.
There's Brooks under center here, and it's going to be.
I think he dropped the ball.
Yeah, that was a kind of an awkward snap transition there.
But did he get it?
Lawrence did get the.
Did he get the first
handoff and got some yards?
They're going to say yes, he got it.
They're going to give him the first down.
That's a big one right there.
Big first down for the Panthers. Now we're looking at pushing going to be the 3:30 mark by the time they snap this ball. So last couple plays have taken nearly a minute and a half off the clock.
Yeah, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take this down to about 3 seconds before I snap it each time.
One receiver far side. First down and 10 on the Rams 33. Here's the handoff to Lawrence again. He's going to get
about 2.
Yeah, about 2. Gets to about the 30-yard line. Yep, they're going to put him at the 30, so he's going to give him 3 yards on the carry.
But more importantly, you know, DJ, this is going to take him down to about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. 2 minutes and, yeah, about 40 seconds. So,
well, and the other thing is the Rams only have 2 timeouts because they had to waste one on that.
And you kind of have to worry about saving them. And that was the first play of when they stopped him.
Brooks is under center. Here's a handoff to Kreger to the far side. Breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to get
and they're going to say holding.
Close to a first down, but there is a flag on that far side of the field.
I think they're going to say, and this is the second holding play that the play is already passed, and we continue to hold.
Yeah, you just got to let them go. Especially in this time of the game.
Yeah, you don't want the clock to stop.
You're not necessarily trying to block for the home run ball right now. You know, if you see your guy with the ball even gets even close to you, you could start kind of steering your guy away and letting go so you don't get that holding call.
So that's kind of a big call right there because, well, this is going to take it down to about 2:10. But the problem is now picking up a first down makes this, instead of it being second down in about 5, what it would have been, now it's second down in about 15.
15, yep. So Brooks under center, one receiver on the near side. Second down and 16 from the Wyalusing 39-yard line. Here's the handoff to Lawrence up the right side.
He
drags a few Rams to get a few yards there.
And I think Wyalusing should take a timeout. That's exactly what they're going to do.
So Rams take a timeout. We will too. We'll be right back after 60-second. Welcome back. After the timeout, it's 3rd and 13 for the Panthers on the 35-yard line of the Rams. They're going to hand it off to Kreger to the far side. He's going to get a few yards, but it will bring up 4th down and about 13. Wyalusing is going to take another timeout. We'll probably just keep it right here.
Yeah, so the situation right now, it's 21-14 in favor of the Panthers. There's 2:03 to play, DJ. Issue is it's 4th down and 10. Now it's the decision time by the Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, really what got them in this situation that you don't really want to be in is that holding call. Back them up.
Well, they add the 10 yards. It's pick up first down, the game's over.
Right.
So, you know, that's what we said. One call makes a difference. That's a big one. I'm going to probably run something here. Make, you know, again, depending on what happens, you don't get the first down, make their offense get down. Now you're down to a minute and a half, and they still have to go
Yeah, I think you gotta at least attempt to go for it, because I mean, if something
70
happens
yards.
and you get it, the game's pretty much
Oh,
over.
the game is over. I
And then-
mean, I almost think that you go for it here, get what you can get. They have to get their defensive off, their offensive on. They have no timeouts. You're going to be down to a minute and a half. Yeah, I think you definitely go for it. And that's exactly what Coach Wright is going to do here.
So 4th down and 10 on the Wyalusing 32. Panthers have the ball. 2:03 to go. Brooks under center. Here's going to be, he's going to pass. And Krager's got it. He's open out. It's going to be close to
I think he's short. I think he's about 2 yards.
Yeah, I think he is going to be
Well, we'll
short.
see where they mark it. No, they're going to say he
He's-
got it. They're going to say he got it.
Yep.
If you
It's
look
close.
at the, you look at
It's
it,
right
yep.
on the first down marker.
Oh, they're going to give it to him. And
So
what a huge
what
call.
a call that was by
Oh.
Coach Wright to come out with the second pass that they've thrown all game on a 4th down. And
Well, and here's the thing, too. That's really a gutsy call, because if he doesn't get it, no time goes off the clock, you know.
right. I mean, he did get out of bounds, so it still stops the clock, but
But you get it.
you got the first down, so you're going to take
so
time
the
off.
game should be over. Yeah, with a minute 55, even if they virtually just go in a victory formation, they can take this down to, 30 seconds and give them the ball back. Yep.
Yeah,
I think you run a couple plays here, just see what you can get, maybe break one in for a score or something, but
yeah, or I mean, really, if they don't get another first down, and there's 30 seconds or 20 seconds left on 4th down, maybe attempt the field goal. You make
Sure.
the field goal, it's
definitely.
definitely game over, no matter what happens if they.
Yeah, and it,
Score
depending where you
somehow
are
or
right
what.
now, the ball's at the 20. That's a
Yep.
37-yard field goal. I don't know if the kickers get the
Yeah, I don't know what they got for a
field goal.
leg, but so
Nope, they're going
they're
to go
going
victory
to
formation.
victory formation. So it looks like they're going to knee at 1:55 to go.
So that'll take it down.
Panthers lead 21-14. They're on the Wyalusing 20. So here's the snap. Here's the knee by Brooks.
Yep.
And we're going to let the clock. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 11. So lose a yard on the knee.
So they're going to, again, this is going to take it down to about 1
One.
minute.
Yep, about 1:03.
Yeah.
They'll have it at.
Well, and actually, to tell you the truth, this should probably run out the clock, because this is 2nd. 3rd will take you down to, yeah. So this should be 3 kneels and the game over.
Yep, so North Penn comes out. Their season opener looks like they got
here,
a victorious, so they flipped the script from last year where they lost to these Rams in this very same game.